And I'm joined by a Pakistan fan at this hour, Moiz Ahmed. Moiz, if you can hear me, your first reactions about Pakistan having won the toss and bowling first.
Well, I think it's a good shout. I mean, we saw yesterday how England performed against West Indies. So I think it's a good shout. Pakistan's dominant side has always been bowling. And as we know, the batting lineup India has, it's a very tricky situation for Pakistan. They need early wickets. And being a very much like they're playing at home at this point is going to be a very, very interesting fight to see.
Moiz, interestingly, I have to ask you, is that the new Pakistan shirt that you're wearing?
Actually, it's not. So basically at the event we're at right now, we've been distributed all kits. So Pakistani fans are wearing this and the Indian fans are wearing the Indian jersey.
Lovely.
So, yeah.
We will keep coming back to you as the match progresses. Sharda, let me come to you. Indians batting first, good idea to set up the chase?
I don't think anyone's had a choice in this matter because you win the toss in Dubai. You've seen in the IPL, it's like it is a chasing ground. Teams will win the toss and like to bowl first. And what you've got now is that all the pressure and all the attention now is on Hardik Pandya. He is the number 6. He's the guy, he's been picked even though he can't bowl a lot, maybe 2 overs and then Virat Kohli will bowl the other 2. But so I think the Indians would have liked to win the toss, but Kohli's luck with tosses is not great. Let's just hope that for the Indians anyway that they're able to set up a big total because the Pakistanis would feel confident of chasing. They know this ground as well as anybody else does. I know they haven't played here as recently as the Indians have done. But Dubai is their home ground. And I was told they're going to be playing on the same strip. I was told, meaning it's public knowledge, they're going to be playing on the same strip that West Indies and England played yesterday. Okay. So fingers crossed we'll have a good game.
Abhijit, coming to you, since India is going to be batting first, the matchup that we are all expecting is KL Rahul versus Shaheen Shah Afridi. What do you think?
To be honest, as Pakistan is as my Pakistani co-fan mentioned, Pakistan is a heavy bowling unit. It will be a complete matchup between Indian batting and Pakistan bowling because if Pakistan has any chance of winning this match, then in the first 10 or 12 overs of Indian batting, because if India get a good total, I don't see. I mean, Pakistan will find it very difficult to chase down. So yeah, I mean, KL Rahul is in red hot form. Any bowler, not only any Pakistan bowler, but any world-class bowler at the moment will find it difficult to match what KL Rahul has to offer for Indian cricket and Indian batting. So it will be difficult for any bowler to go through KL Rahul at the moment.
Moiz, a lot of hopes then pinned on Shaheen Afridi because he is one bowler Indians haven't seen too much of late.
I agree. I definitely agree. Shaheen Shah Afridi's been playing in London. He's been playing county cricket and he's been in Dubai. So I think he's going to be a bit of a surprise package for a lot of the batsmen. And as we know, Indian batsmen struggle against left-arm seam. So I'm going to be quite excited to see his rivalry with KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma up the order.
Sharda, when we spoke about India and Pakistan rivalry before, we've already always spoken about matches between Indian batters and Pakistani bowlers. Is it same this time around as well, or has the balance shifted?
This is sort of almost like a cliche in the sense, and particularly, but now what's happened, and the Indian bowling attack, particularly the quick bowling attack, has done enormously well. They won series overseas for their team. But the fact that Indians are batting first and the Pakistanis are going to be chasing, it kind of turns the thing around. We'll see the Pakistani batsmen against the Indian bowlers. Let's see the total that they set up. So it'll be an interesting mix. I mean, I did hear Babar Azam say that, look, we've got the batting to be able to match this. As little as we've seen Shaheen Shah Afridi bowling to the Indians, we've seen even less of Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami versus Babar Azam, who is, a beautiful batsman to watch. And you just feel awful that they don't play each other enough so that this becomes like the only day or whatever. Let's like Shahid Bhai said the other day in your program, maybe they'll play together in the final as well. So it'll be a good, to me, this is an interesting mix-up because you're going to have the Pakistani batsmen against the Indian bowling, which is when the match is going to be decided. Or maybe it'll be decided in the first 6 overs of power play, we don't know.
Right. The other day, Sharda, we were talking about game changers, but let's talk a little more about the Indian and Pakistani batsmen, and I would request my director to pull up this graphic of the Pakistani and the Indian batsmen in the top 10 T20 rankings that are put out by ICC. And there are 2 men from India, there are 2 men from Pakistan. Sharda, your comment on, these 4 men from India and Pakistan being a part of top 10, how key will they be to this fixture? Number 1, Babar Azam, he's at number 2, Virat Kohli at number 4. Then, of course, we have KL Rahul at number 6 and Mohammad Rizwan at number 7.
Rika, the fact that we are sort of here together, because are we discussing this because we haven't seen these two these two sort of contests happen. So T20 is so much about matchups, but you don't have enough matchups of, say, Rizwan and the Indian bowlers, or Babar and the Indian bowlers, and vice versa, Rahul, Rohit and Virat against them. So Shaheen Afridi had, I think he played one match about 3 years ago in which it wasn't so great, but he's a different bowler now. Yeah, he's a different bowler now. He's an impact bowler who will come into the contest. So it will be, it's like the slate is clean. So then we'll see exactly how all the success that both sides have had. KL Rahul, because he's in form, he's coming fresh out from the IPL. What's he going to do like against the Pakistani attack? So everything is up in the air. And you would think that whoever wins these matchups, particularly the one in the first 6 overs that we are going to have starting in about, say, 10 minutes from now, right, that is what will perhaps decide how this match goes.
Right. The news from the middle is that Pakistan has won the toss and they're bowling first. Moiz, coming to you, off late, the India-Pakistan rivalry, as much as we hype up in the TV studios, fans keen to watch it, but then really haven't lived up to the billing. Pakistan, somehow they have fizzled out beyond a point. They have not been able to sustain pressure. As a fan, does that worry you going to this contest?
I think it definitely does, because as we know, Indian cricketers so much cricket around the world, as well as Pakistanis. But the thing is, with the Indian form, the IPL being happened here as well, how they've got adapted to the whole condition in Dubai and Sharjah and Abu Dhabi, I think it's something to worry about, because it's kind of a level playing field at this point. No one has home turf advantage anymore. So it's going to be interesting which team actually uses their strengths to their advantage. So Pakistan go using their bowling attack in the first 10 overs, trying to get as many wickets as they can, while India is going to be trying to use their fielding and their batting lineup to beat Pakistan.
Sharda, this might sound a little bit of an abstract question, but quickly, what are the 3 things or the 5 things you can think that will decide the match today?
I think the toss particularly has played a factor because it's been but you do know that the Indian team have it in them to turn this around and say, look, right, this is what has happened, but we can do this differently, which is so that's my one thing taken care of. I would say the first 6, the first 10 overs of this game,
the power play
will decide it. The power play. Varun Chakravarti, again, who it's the mystery bowler. The Pakistanis haven't played him,
right.
And the Hardik Pandya factor that comes into it. And to the Pakistani fan who says that, look, we haven't played them enough, and they played very, very recently in the IPL. Barring, say, Rahul, who's been in form, Virat's not been in the kind of sort of touch that he wants to be. Maybe he'll just snap on and come. So we are worried as well, Moiz. So Indian fans are worried as well. Maybe he'll sort of snap out of it and, this is the day and this is the place, and he's that kind of a player. So I can't name factors, because as you can see, the moment it becomes India-Pakistan, you start getting sort of a little bit illogical and a little bit emotional, and hopefully the players are not.
It is emotional all the way. Well, it is a big battle, India versus Pakistan. They are meeting each other after 3 years, and this is a battle that makes heroes. So we'll have to wait and see who becomes the hero at the end of the night. Thank you very much for joining me on the broadcast.